Now we're going to take a look at Furry's version of a song about a character who's very famous in African American folklore, Staggolee, and he called it Billy Lyons and Staggolee. Now, I should mention right now that I am not going to sing all the verses. There's many verses, but the lyrics will be included in the tab booklet that accompany this video, so you'll be able to pick all the lyrics up there. And I should also mention, you should really make an effort to hear Furry's renditions of all these tunes on the video, and for that matter the rest of his stuff. I won't be doing any of his bottleneck pieces, and he was a fine slide player, so you'll want to pick up his records. There's one devoted entirely to his music on Yazoo that's an excellent compilation. So now I'm going to be playing Billy Lyons and Staggolee.
I remember one September on a Friday night, Staggolee and Billy the Lyons had a great big fight. Right when you lose your money, learn to lose.
Okay, let's take a look at Billy Lyons and Staggolee phrase by phrase now. And I don't think on this song it's going to be necessary to go through it in the kind of detail that we did on Dryland. It's a bit simpler of an arrangement, and I think both the right hand and the left hand are a little bit less unconventional, you might say. So this is in C, as you will have already observed. And in the opening measures, the thumb is just alternating between the 5th and 4th strings in a sort of alternating bass that you've probably played many times in other blues songs by John Hurt or other people. And so I think what I'll do is just play this first C phrase all at once. And really, the little finger is doing all the work, and all it's doing is coming on and off the first string like that. Really not all that much to it, so it's like this. Okay, now at that point it goes down to the 2nd string and does a pull off from the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to the index, which is already fretting the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So I'll play that entire phrase one more time. Right. Now, one other ingredient which I should add that you can put in this if you wish is string snapping in the treble. Furry does a lot of this on this tune, and if you want to do this, what you need to do is get a bit more meat under the string, a little bit more of the tip of your index and middle fingers under the string, and you actually come up from under the string so that as you pluck it, it snaps on the fingerboard. I'll play the same phrase once with the string snapping just so you get that sound. Now Furry goes to an F chord, and for this particular F, he does not fret the 6th string. He doesn't play the bass from the 6th string as people often do when playing an F chord. Instead, he plays the bass alternating from the open 5th string up to the 4th string, which makes it a heck of a lot easier to finger in the left hand. So it's like this. Okay, I'll play that again. Little finger pulling off, then back to C, G, and in the G phrase, you'll notice the little finger ends up getting the 3rd fret of the 2nd string rather than the 1st string. Now he goes back to C, and in this measure he'll alternate the ring finger down to get the 3rd fret of the 6th string on the 3rd beat. Then once again. Now the next thing you'll find notated in your booklet that accompanies this is a little interlude that he plays sometimes in between verses. And this is, it's what in jazz music is called sometimes an interpolation. In other words, he's playing something from an entirely different song as part of Staggolee. And this, to me, sounds like some old march. But it goes like this. Let's see. Very straightforward in C. Then to F, a little bit unusual there. He hits the 6th or the 5th string once, and then plays this long bass run on the 4th string. I'll do that again. If you check out the right hand here, you'll see what's involved. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then to G, 1. You can see that G phrase concluded with a little finger pull off from the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to the open 2nd string. Pull off, C, alternate the bass down, C again. Now for his solo, he does a kind of more fleshed out version of what he does in the interlude. And he begins in C with a little finger doing these bends at the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and you really sort of have to lean on them. And in that second measure, you can see you only actually pluck the downbeat of the measure, but you keep bending that string twice. So it's like bend, 2, bend, 4, bend. Okay, then back to F, this same bass run. Now to G. And in G, he does a kind of clever thing here that John Hurt did sometimes also, and that is he's going to move up the neck, but as he moves up the neck on the 1st string, he just follows along in the bass and plays the same frets on the 6th string. So it goes like this. If we could check out the left hand here. Okay. Then back to C. Still in C, pull off, G, G, C. Yeah, so there's the slowed down version of Billy Lyons and Staggolee.